I made this 3D hand gesture hero using Fable 5, and the crazy part is it starts from simple PNG images. I only had the hand, the broken paper wall, and the visual direction. Then Fable 5 was able to turn it into a hero section with motion, depth, and almost a video-generated feeling. So in this tutorial, I will show you how I use Fable 5 to create the complex hero animation, then how I refine the rest of the landing page with better prompt motion reference and manual adjustment. Because Fable 5 is powerful but it's expensive. So the goal is not to use it for everything. Use it for the cinematic part, the hard interaction, and the section that need real visual impact. So let's get started. In this part, I'm going to create the main PNG asset for my hero section using ChatGPT. The idea is simple. I want a paper wall effect where a hand breaks through the surface, almost like the image is coming out of the page. First, upload my reference image. This gives ChatGPT the exact direction I want. White paper, a torn opening, and a realistic hand coming through the hole. Then I write the prompt clearly. I ask ChatGPT to recreate this hero section with the same overall visual style, composition, and soft-white background tone as the reference image. Change the logo, header, and text content. Instead of a female face, show realistic hand appearing through a broken paper wall as if they are reaching out to grab something. Keep the torn wall effect clean and dramatic, with the center opening clearly visible. Maintain a minimal premium model hero, etc. The first image will serve as a main hero reference. When I bring it into my AI builder, it will understand the overall style, composition, and visual direction I want for the landing page. Next, let's create a second asset. This time, I'm going to extract the hero structure and keep only the hand as a separate PNG. The goal here is not to create the full website yet. I only want the visual asset that I can later use inside my hero section. Now I'm going to ask ChatGPT to extract the full hero structure, remove all the text, and keep only the hand as a separate PNG asset. Alright, now let's extract the hand and only keep the broken wall with the hole. Make sure the center of the hole is fully transparent, because my goal is to create a motion where the hand comes up through this opening. Alright, this is exactly what I want. It creates transparency in the middle of the hole, which is perfect. Now let's create the next asset. This time, I want to remove the broken wall and only keep the hand as a separate PNG. Okay, cool. Now we have all our assets ready. We have the base hero structure, the hand PNG, the broken wall with a transparent hole, and the full hand through wall reference image. Now we can use this asset and add them into the prompt inside our AI builder. So it understands exactly how to recreate the hero section with the right structure, motion, and visual direction. Now let's move into Claude Design, or any AI builder that supports the Fable 5 model. For this tutorial, I'm going to test it directly inside Claude Design. First, I'm going to attach all of my image assets. Even though these are still images, the goal is to make the final website feel animated through layering, scrolling, transition, and interaction. Now, let's switch to Fable 5. You can use any model or AI builder you want, but for this test, I want to use Fable 5 because it handles creative layout, motion, direction, and visual storytelling really well. And if Fable 5 is not available in the future, Opus 4.8 is also a great option. I tested it too, and it can give a really polished result. After that, I'm going to paste my one-shot prompt. This prompt gives the AI the full creative direction for the landing page. I describe the luxury designer style, the paper texture, the minimal hero layout, the navigation, the typography, and the scroll-driven animation concept. I also explain the feeling I want for the page, cinematic, editorial, high-end, and calm at the beginning. Then, as the user scroll, the page slowly reveal more emotion, more depth, and more visual moment. I put the full original detail prompt in the description, so you can copy and paste it directly and test it with your own images. Claude Design begins generating the project. It reads the image asset, build the layout, and turn the still PNG into an interactive landing page experience. Now you can see the result. The hero section start very minimal with large typography and a clean paper-inspired design. As I scroll, the page changes section by section. It feels like a motion piece, but its build has a landing page using images, animation, typography, and scroll interaction. This is the main idea of the workflow. With one first prompt, Fable 5 can already create the hero section with the hand motion almost like a generate video. It understands the direction really well. Once I'm happy with the hero, I can look at the rest of the section and manually adjust anything that needs fixing. To save credit, I use Fable 5 only when the visual idea is hard to describe or hard to build manually, like advanced motion, cinematic hero section, or difficult visual interaction. For normal section, I will switch to another model like Opus 4.8. Don't use Fable 5 for small edit because it costs a lot. Inside Claude Design, you can still manually edit things like color, text spacing, layout, and small detail, etc. At the beginning, even with just one prompt, this is what I got. The overall result is not bad, but there are not enough sections. Maybe I should have mentioned the section structure more clearly in the first prompt, but at least I'm happy with the hero section. For the selected work section, it used one random image from my upload asset. I thought it might generate a pull random image from Unsplash or something, but it looked like it only used what I provide. So for the rest of the page, I need to be more specific and ask myself what I actually want in each section. Now let's look at the first version I made and see what prompt I need to use to get closer to that result. For now, I only ask a simple prompt to create a base. Let's copy this prompt, paste it into my second version, and see what's happened. I'm going to paste the prompt here. For the model, my first version used Opus, but for this one, let's try Fable 5 since they extend the date. So why not use the created and test how far it can go? Okay, now we have new section. But most of them have too much text instead of a more creative structure or layout. Honestly, my first version was better. And that's normal because the model will not always give you the same result every time. Sometimes the result is really impressive and sometimes it's just okay. I'm not going to go into every detail of the page right now, but I can show you the prompt and the technique I used to create a nicer layout from my first design version. The main thing I learned is that if you want a more creative result, you cannot just ask for more section. You need to describe the type of section, the layout direction, the scroll effect, the visual moment, and what makes each section feel different. So instead of only saying add 5 more sections, I need to guide the model with more intention. One section for selected work, one for the process, one for motion detail, one for visual experiment, and one for the final CTA of footer. That gives the AI a better structure to follow. Here is my first version. To create this effect, I took inspiration from a ReactBits example, the fluid glass effect. In my prompt, I asked, on the manifesto section, create a following text interaction. When I hover over the text, The letter should fall down inside a container similar to the reference. Let me show you the section. There you go, it creates this kind of falling text effect. Next, for the selected word section, I asked when hovering over each category, the image for that category should slide and fit in on the right side. Make sure the image fit the height of each line. Before that, the image was way too big, so I just want to adjust the size and make it feel more controlled. I'm not 100% satisfied with it, but it's fine for now. And lastly, I asked to add a fluid glass effect when hovering over the text, using the image reference as inspiration. I like the glass effect, but it's not strong enough yet. I could improve it more, but I will stop there for now. Basically, most of this idea came from ReactBit inspiration, or some of the sections come from my own idea. Sometimes, when I don't have idea for motion effect, I go there, look at the effect name and either copy the prompt idea or simply mention the motion effect name inside my prompt. For all of these, I use Opus. This is how I improve the design when the AI gives me a basic result at first. By the way, you can also generate the hand gesture from the hero as a video. For example, I use video inside Google Flow. I generate the hand motion, download the video, and then add it back into my prompt by saying, apply this video to the hero section and create a scroll-driven animation for the hero. This can work really well, but sometimes the performance is not perfect, especially if the video is heavy or if the animation is too complex. I'm not going to go deep into this part today because I will probably show the full workflow in a future video, how to generate the image, how to turn it into a video, how to add scene, and how to use those scenes inside a landing page. I will do that with a different landing page demo. The main takeaway is simple. Don't rely on one big prompt to make the full page perfect. Use the first prompt to create a strong base, then improve the page section by section with more specific motion idea, reference, and interaction prompt. Fable 5 is really strong for complex visual movement, but to save credit, I will only use it for the part that actually need it. For smaller edit, layout fix, text change, or no more session, another model is enough, or edit manually. Hope this gives you a better idea of how I create this landing page and how I use reference, prompt, and manual adjustment to push the design further. Alright, that's it for today. See you on the next one.